Hey guys, today's video is going to be about making this. Some people refer to it as a kitchen scarf, some people call it a kitchen boa, but it is a towel on each end, and this goes around your neck. So you always have a towel there handy, whether you're doing dishes or cooking. You know, it's always good to have that towel to wipe your hands with, right? So this is literally made with a 10-inch wide strip, the full length of a yard of fabric, so 36 inches. Now, personally, I think it should be longer. I think maybe a 40-inch would be better. But for today's video, we are going to stick with the original pattern I found, which was a yardage. And then one towel is all you're going to need to make it. So this would be a great gift item or great for your own kitchen. But imagine if you were giving somebody a matching set of towels, you could maybe take one of the towels and make the scarf, one of the towels maybe to hang on the stove, and then a couple of towels that are just regular towels. And it would make a really cute little gift. So let's get to it. We're going to cut out the yardage first. Okay, so I took a full yard length and I've cut it to 10 inches. And this is going to be the start of a towel scarf, or it's a towel boa. It's been referred to as both. So you take a towel, kitchen towel, and you're going to want to cut it in half. This towel already has a crease in it. So we're going to open this up. I have it lined up here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut right down the crease. Let me move it down just a little. Alright, so now we're going to take our two pieces of the towel and our scarf, and I'll meet you at the sewing machine so we can sew these together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make a long tube, literally. We're just going to sew from one end to the other. So I'll be right back. And then we just want to turn this. Now we're going to want to press this so that the seam we just made is not on the edge anymore. We just rolled it. So normally it would look like that. So we just opened it up like this so that the seam lays in the center now. So I'm going to go press this and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back from pressing that, and at each end I did turn under the raw edges and press that down as well. So what you'll want to do now is gather the raw ends of your towel, and we're going to tuck these in just about an inch or so. Just like this. And then we're going to sew across the edge and then another seam where we feel the other edge. Now, if you don't want to just gather your towel, you can fold it. So you would just fold it in. You would measure how wide this is, which is, in my case, about 5 inches. And so you would find your center of the towel and mark it. And then you would want to just start folding it in. So maybe something like that. And then the same thing. And then when you sew it, it's going to look more flat on the outside. But you could definitely do that. Now the problem I see with this, and is the way I see most people do it, is when you're trying to use your towel, because of that fold, there's probably a good couple of inches up there that you can't even use because of all these folds. Versus if it's just gathered, then you've got your whole towel here that you're going to be able to use. And these are meant to be used in the kitchen, and so they would make a great gift for anybody. So we're just going to grab a pin, because that's what I have handy. You could just take a couple of clips, one on each side. That would be sufficient. But we will put a few pins in. I like to, on each side, try to just fold that under. And I'm going to go ahead and put a pin there. Now we're ready to sew. I am using a walking foot because of the thickness. I do want to make sure that I'm spreading this thickness out as best I can, and not just have like one large hump, you know what I mean? So you can see that. Now I'm just going to make one more stitch. You don't have to. I just want to make one more stitch because of how much is tucked up in there. So then it won't take long. Okay, so we want to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, another thing to be careful with is making sure you don't have the seam, for example, on the top side when you're sewing. Okay, again with the raw ends I want to do just a little bit of a fold, and then I just gathered it in my hands, literally. And I folded again when I got to the other end. I just tucked it right in and then let it spread out. Okay, and we'll bring it right back over. And just that quick, you can make a cute little kitchen scarf or kitchen boa, whichever you want to refer to it as, that hangs around your neck. So if you're doing the dishes, you have your towels right there handy. Also just handy when you're cooking. You know, sometimes you have to wash your hands after handling chicken or something like that. Your towels are just right there wrapped around your neck. Okay, so there you have it. A cute little gift item that didn't take but a few minutes to even put together. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next week. And you're going to want to cut it in half. Now this one already has